I think this one has me in another Hamilton chokehold, but it's okay though. Welcome, fellow movie enthusiasts, to my first official movie review on my channel, Everything Entertainment, where I will be sharing my thoughts on movies, old and new, and just expressing my gratitude across all mediums of entertainment. Well, not all mediums, maybe just most mediums, because I can't watch everything, but anything where like TV shows, movies, anything in that ballpark, I will be, sharing my thoughts on that. Today, we will be reviewing the movie Wicked, and I'm pretty sure you can kind of tell how I feel already about that movie. All right, so Wicked, which was directed by Jon M. Chu, who also directed Into the Heights, which I think personally is underrated, and he directed Crazy Rich Asians, which phenomenal movie, fantastic job on that one. Everyone loves that movie, but we're talking about Wicked today, and Wicked is a movie about a misunderstood villain, and we are learning why she does the things that she does. And Wicked kind of comes in a very overly saturated environment with these type of movies, and we've all seen villains turn good. We've all seen reasons why villains are the way they are, like Joker, Venom, what else, Craven, all these new movies that are just like recently coming out, and they all kind of go along the same thing. Like Once Upon a Time, it's basically the whole show is about villains and stuff. So we've seen it, but however, Wicked is like one of the first stories that actually this little theme. And so like in a way, I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna worry about the fact that it's still doing the same stuff, because one, I'm very biased. I love musicals, and I love music. So I kind of walked into this movie like kind of with like some good expectations. Not like I was keeping them low, but I was like, yeah, I'm already knowing I'm going to like this movie. And I know most people don't really like musicals. So, but I will say, you do not want to miss out on this one. This movie it's amazing. Like it's just a fantastic movie, and it's very, very entertaining. Even if you don't like musicals, I promise you will come out humming at least something that you heard in this movie. Because one, not only does it give background about Elphaba, which is the Wicked Witch, but it also gives more context to different characters like Galinda, played by Ariana Grande, and Elphaba's sister. And speaking of the actors and actresses, like Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, who else was in it? Marissa Bold. They did really well in their roles. And the male, I forgot his name, the guy that played the Wizard of Oz, I can't remember his name at the moment. They all did fantastic jobs in their roles. Yeah, kudos to them, and kudos to the company, because I think in their first opening weekend, they've already broke even, and so they've already made the money that they needed to make, which was a smart move business wise. Now, about the plot, let me tell you about the movie. More, you're talking about all the real life stuff, but about the movie, it's about Elphaba, she was born green and kind of like she's an outcast. So you get to see life from her perspective, and she's basically just trying to go through life and then meet the wizard, just like in the Wizard of Oz story, where like all of these certain characters have desires in their life, and they're like, oh, only the wizard can help you. So it's kind of goes along that same path. And so Elphaba is like, okay, I need to eventually meet the wizard, and blah blah blah. And so that's kind of the whole movie. I don't want to spoil anything. However, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already seen the story of Wicked, or maybe they're watching the movie, but yeah, I don't want to say anything about this movie in particular. But as far as like how I felt about the movie, I think that it had fantastic set pieces, fantastic costumes, fantastic music, fantastic actors. It was just all of the above. Like, it was just an entertaining movie, and I think that is the whole purpose of watching movies. That's why I love going to the movies and watching them, is because they are so entertaining and you can just have fun. Like, now I'm like literally having certain songs on loops, as you saw in the first clip. Though that's a genuine example of where I'm at mentally right now. So I will say, like, definitely give this movie a try. If you can, go watch it in theaters. The last 10 minutes of this movie is like, you'll be sitting there like, oh my gosh, if there's people not singing, like if everyone is just in there just taking it in. Now, I didn't have anybody singing, but I've been seeing people on social media, like people are singing in the theater. And I don't know if I would like that in my theater, but that last song, oh my goodness, it made me immediately want to watch more. And that is where I'm reminding myself what I did not like about the movie. It's a part one, y'all. It's a part two movies. Only because I feel like most movies do not do them correctly. Like movies, like more movies that are doing part one, part two, their first part is never a complete story. And I'm like, like literally, like, why do you do that to me? Because now I have to wait who knows how long for the second part to come out. But this one, however, is actually complete. Like, it feels like a complete story. She says she wants to go to the wizard at the beginning of the movie. She goes to the wizard at the end of the movie. Like, it feels complete. And so I will categorize this as part one, part two story that is kind of doing it correctly. The only other movie I can really fully give credit to is Avengers Infinity War, because that first film, like, I could watch it today and then I wouldn't even, like, I would be satisfied with that film right there. I would be like, okay, that was good. And then I could probably pick up a week later and watch Endgame. Like, it's not one of those movies that I have to, like, I feel like I have to watch the next movie in order to, like, find out what happens next, even though that is one as well, because, well, at the time it was one of those movies where I was like, I can't wait for the next one. But now I can watch it and be like, yeah, no, this is a good movie. It's a complete, it's done, it's a beginning, middle, and end. So yeah, so no, it was good. This one as well follows that same trope, so I would give it his props. I think it was just a money grab for the company. They know, I feel like they could have put the whole play into one movie, but they chose to break it into two parts. And so, I mean, money, like, I think that's a business plan, and I feel like that's just how they felt like they wanted to make their money. So, and it's working, because I will be sat in 2025 watching that sequel, because no, the music is too good, the story is great, like, everything about it was great, and I think they did their all. And hopefully they're done filming the next one, because if they're not, we gonna have some issues. Like, everybody that decides to make a part one, part two movie, I'm gonna need y'all to come call me and we gonna have a talk. But anyway, no, overall, like, Wicked is a great movie, and I highly suggest you to go see it, you to go into theaters and just experience it on the big screen. Yeah, like, I have nothing else to say but good things. So yeah, go see Wicked whenever you get the chance. Take your family, go on a date, do whatever you need to do. Go watch that movie. I would say Wicked is a 9 out of 10 only because it's a part one. That's the only reason. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 stars. I'm sorry. That's just my review. And that'll be all for today. So thank you all for listening to my review. Yes, and once again, I am Jefferson Coke, and thank you for watching the first episode, Everything Entertainment.